Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
Efficiency, a horrible resource, abysmal, terrible. Enunti ena ebema John Boadu Krabe describe say we arrogant yana.
Oh no, as for him there, let him use the kinds of words or use it. It doesn't really matter. But maybe a surprise there, a general secretary will describe a fellow party person arrogant. It doesn't speak well of a general secretary. So I will leave that to him and allow the public to judge him. Now, describing people who are concerned about the party, criticizing the infrastructure, the deficiencies of our party, and giving a narrative of the way I performing, and won't mean defend the kinds of things you have done and now record, or to say, oh, they are cannot and we have done well. This is what we have done. To say me arrogant there. I think that the general secretary should check himself. And I will leave Saadiano to the party people around the country to make a judgment of such a statement. A general secretary should be talking to another party person. Say we are arrogant. So for that one there, I think we should continue this conversation. So that
who accepts we are arrogant and also
I'm arrogant. I'm a very humble Ghanaian citizen. Minya arrogance. Now you be describing arrogance. Arrogance is a disregard for mandate, abuse of mandate, abuse of authority. Arrogance, no, there was so many things. Arrogance is the feeling that you are entitled to something the larger group is entitled to. You are the only person who is entitled to. Me, I can understand the pressure on John Boadu. He's really under serious pressure because for the first time in his life, he hasn't gotten a stiff competition like this. And therefore, he can go on radio and television. And I'm sure the party people, your elders, will watch it. Because me, I am not ready to respond and get into the gutter with him. But probably he might say it to someone else.
But do you accept you are a proud person?
I'm not a proud person. I'm not me. In fact, me pride, no, a normal pride. A pride of responsibility. Pride I have buanepa. I am so humble. A number of thousands of people I've worked with. I don't disregard people. So me not proud. Just a word that he's unable to articulate the vision. And until me defending the record. So the only thing is to come at me. Say me contest general secretary. Or come at me to try and say these things to convince. And I tell you a party for around the country say me papa. No, that is not what the party people want. Now, party people selected between the record of the current general secretary and the vision of Musa Superior. And one no period. You can go. I'm responsible. I'm 51 years, and I should be responsible in the kind of things I say about my party people. You can bet Marker out and say A, B, C, D. John Boadu, you are also this, you are that, you are that. No, but you have to protect this party. Now, running the party first agenda. Now, in my politics, I will not do anything that will undermine a member of this party and the party as a whole. So John Boadu will have to be held responsible for making these comments about party people just because of a contest.
Now, could it be, say, a choir what the 10-point plan no abba? Any description what the a juma or vision or person somehow as undermine what he's doing now and
No, the 10-point plan and correct a number of things. You say MPP party and they produce MPP government. Now, since you produce government in 2016 and the government got sworn in 2017, the kinds of things the Akufo-Addo-led government is doing, my view and my conclusion is that it is one of the best governments in the Fourth Republic. Kufuor's government delivered, Akufo-Addo government. So these are the two competitive governments in the Fourth Republic. Any government produced by MPP in the Fourth Republic does better than an NDC government. And what I am saying is Yentimin producing a government that is dealing with huge challenges. Government is looking after over 30.8 million Ghanaian people, building infrastructure. It does security matters, international diplomacy, etc., etc. Very, very difficult responsibility. And every single day, the president and his cabinet, they're pulling through. Even under a global pandemic, I'm pull it through. Then a political party, I'm producing government. The party is every day lucky behind. In 2018, you call Koforidua, you call elected national officers of the party. Now, between 2018 and 2022, we want evidence of Omo performance. And because Omo fairly terribly party, the structures have become very weak. Adakabre, me person will conduct his own independent investigation around the country in every constituency. Now, Bisa constituency officers, polling station officers, elders of the party, patrons. Bisa almost said, since we came to power 5 years ago, when was the last time a national officer has paid a courtesy working visit, Listen to the phrase. Has paid a courtesy working visit to the constituency. That's number one. And then Bisa almost said, when was the last time a national officer has paid a proper working visit to the constituency? Not based that election, from 1 year to the election, then you go around the country and be organizing seminars, any training programs. Not that the president is coming. Some people follow the president. Not that. Who were mandated between 2018 and 2020. In the 2018 and 2020, show evidence. The general secretary should demonstrate evidence where he has gone to work. Say he has done 2-3 days working for the party in that constituency. It's absolutely zero.
But at least the general secretary would also say, during his tenure, what the party about a government when he wasn't just the general secretary, but was a campaign coordinator, and now we're supposed to over 1 million votes. And this time around, as you describe it as terrible, he still managed to bring 500,000 to bear on the presidential numbers of Nana Akufo-Addo. Would you still say
these are arguments General Secretary me make, and I'm fine without me making those arguments. Now those arguments will be made, whereas me making an argument and the other aspirants be making an argument, then the Ghanaian MPP people will decide. So say General Secretary to me making these arguments here. I don't have a problem with that. All I know is that in 2016 it was a clarion call election. John Mahama demonstrated absolute incompetence, and therefore President Akufo-Addo, then presidential candidate, any Dr. Bawumia, then presidential running mate, almost lead the campaign and supported by the then General Secretary, who did a lot of positive internal work to produce a parliamentary candidates. That's why we need. Who say? Kognai Japan actually worked so hard to organize the internal primaries before he was suspended.
Yes.
And therefore, the outcome of primaries, NIPA primaries, produce here to be nominated as a parliamentary candidate. We need 169 seats. A lot of MPP people don't understand.
And the high point of Kognai Japan led General Secretary, almost direct money through Ghana Commercial Bank into the account of the various constituencies.
Absolutely, and I'm confident, sir. I mean, if I'm wrong, I could be corrected. I'm sure he initiated it.
In fact, he did, and then ensured, say, omo discarding inano, ebefa bank, ediakugu, constituency account, na constituency leadership, run internal elections,
Yes, so now internal elections, now he insisted, sir, Obia Anko.
In fact, there were no
Last week,
disqualifications.
A leading strong member of the party, Canadian Japan. He gave a very, very, very thoughtful warning to the party people and said, Mama Obianko. Let everybody go.
We will come there and talk about using disqualification.
So let me round up this point.
Okay.
So the General Secretary can make a case, and in a democracy, acceptable, say, you argue and debate your case. And that is what he should be doing, and stop calling people arrogant and stop telling lies about people. What you say? Yeah. You make your case, I have done this, I have done that. Then I will say, no, what the way and yet enough. If it was enough today, we will not be struggling in Parliament. Look at the e-levy. We have to go through this wahala, my brother, to get this e-levy. In fact, every MPP communicated got tired. Because every day you have to come and defend. Nka comfortable mandate. Nka e-levy nka be cut through.
All right. Yane
Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.